and welcome, Christopher Adventure Van. I hope that you can hear me because the wind is blowing. And here we have the tank, the 4x4 Doka Sprinter from our customer Nina. And this van came to our shop in the beginning just for some mechanical modifications, including low gear installation, because this one had only the normal transfer box 4x4. And it turned out that we had to do a lot more work with it. So we have sandblasted the whole frame, repaired some spots which needed to be repaired. By the way, we've installed this external water tank, and the whole frame was painted 3 times with epoxy primer and 2 times with Raptor liner, as well as this part here, just as an addition. Around the van, all of the lower panels were replaced and painted, obviously the same way, 3 times epoxy, 2 times Raptor. Well, actually Raptor more times, but 2 really thick coats. The whole front was painted as well, replaced and painted. We've added these lights, the snorkel. This side we did as well. It's a quite unique concept of a van because well, it's a cab that comes from Nissan pickup truck, and the girls had the problem with the previous car. The frame from the car snapped, so they transplanted this this cab on the Sprinter, and somehow I think it's quite a cool idea. The only minus is that the van is very high at the moment, so in any case of any rough conditions which require bending of the van on sides, it might be very scary or even very dangerous. But generally, otherwise the van is very capable, and with the low gears at the moment it's even better. So let's take a look inside. What we've did inside, we did some USB ports to clean the dash. We've replaced the air conditioner, we've repaired it. So here we have the low gears button, 4x4, and the diff lock. So this button was missing and the whole system was missing. Now we will turn on the 4-wheel drive, very fast reaction, and the low gears. You can hear clank. The low gear box was renewed by us with new seals, new bearings, disassembled and assembled. Everything works very fine. The reaction is very fast, very instant, and that allows us to drive carefully and more precisely in this type of conditions where the off-road is really not hard at all. That's really not a big off-roadish terrain, but we have a good response on the gas. Everything happens slow. We can just drive with the clutch off, no gas. The van goes very slow on the terrain, and basically that's the main advantage of the van with low gears. It's not a very strong low gear box with the original, which was installed in Mercedes, but it's always much better than nothing. And if we would turn it off, the whole van would be just shaking and cramping and wobbling. And this way, this van has just a bit more capabilities. So that's a pretty cool double cab version. Also, we did some wind flaps here, just some minor things to do, but I thought that I will show you this concept and this van because I really like it. We did this step as well. I really like the living area of this van. So I think that driving around in this size of a van for a longer journey, it's very comfortable. Let's turn on some power, some lights. Okay, So the van is equipped with Aldi water heating and general heating system. It has some Votronic electronics and some Victron energy electronics, Dometic refrigerator, some basic stuff generally. Very big shower and a toilet. It's quite messy because we had to hide some things inside so they don't get dirty, because we did some electronics upgrades as well. So the table, we extended the table, so now it's much bigger. So as you see, that's not a typical size of a normal regular van. So this is why I think for a half-year journey or something like that, or for a very comfy journey, that's a really cool thing to make a van like that. As you can see how much space is here everywhere. You can just sit around. The bed is really big, it's really huge, so you can sit around comfortably. It's a double cab, so you know, you can take your family and everything. Children can sit here, 2 people can sit here, some closets here and there. That's a whoops sorry, that's a very unique project to combine this living quarters with a Doka. So let's go outside as well. And there's another cool thing about it. Very often there's not so much space for your equipment, and here the girls on this side, on the other side, they have very big storage boxes, and they are really big. Let's take a look. Let's open them. A lot of stuff fits here. Well, this was made in Germany. This was not made by us. The box was also not made by us. We only did some technical works here. Take a look at that. That's a really big box, and on 2 sides of it, that's really cool. So the van empty, I don't know the weight of the van empty, but fully loaded with all the living things from the girls and water and diesel, the van is about 3,200 kilos. So that's really not bad for such a big chassis. That's a really big van. So if you like to have more questions about it, you can always contact us in Adventure Van, and we will like to respond to anyone on any questions about this tank. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day with a beautiful view. Stay safe. Goodbye. Best photo spot is here as well, but I never drove when there was so less snow in here, so I have to be a little bit more careful.